So, Andrew Bonwick from Relm Insurance. I'm responsible for building out our offering for innovative space companies. Now, insurers have been insuring satellites and spacecraft for about 35, 40 years, but at the moment, the uptake in low Earth orbit is only about 3 to 4%. And there's a couple of reasons behind it. And the first is that the traditional business model is a little bit broken. It was built up around insuring maybe 20, 25 large geostationary satellites every year, $200 million, $300 million, and really looking at them as capital assets. That's not the way that low Earth orbit works. Low Earth orbit tends to work in constellations. Operators, instead of having 1, 2, 3 satellites, they've got 50, they've got 100, they've got 200. If you're Starlink, they've got 7,000 satellites. And all those satellites operate as a single piece of infrastructure. And so an insurance model that is looking at just picking up the first satellite, second, third, and fourth is never going to work for a constellation where you haven't got that direct relationship. There are different ways of managing those risks. And I think what we're doing in Relm is we're trying to come together with the constellation operators and to understand each other a little bit better, to understand what the business risks as well as the capital risks are for those operators. At what point, large catastrophic events such as space weather, a big solar flare will be damaging to them if it takes out, let's say, 50 satellites in one go. What sort of risks they want to bear themselves, what sort of risks they want to manage differently, for example, by having redundancy in the system, and where insurance can really play a role. And some of that role isn't just on the satellites themselves, it's on the services provided from space. A lot of the space companies, the constellation operators, are having difficulty getting traction on the ground because people look on the ground, they look at space companies and think, that's a space company, I don't really have any business there. But they don't really sell space services. They just sell services, whether it's location services, where my ships are right now, whether it's information about the land, where do I dig for oil? When is the right time to fertilize my crops? In a military application, where are the tanks? Where are the soldiers? All of these things are actually a combination of assets in space and analytics on the ground. And what we're again trying to do in Relm, as well as have models in place for constellations, is to ensure those professional services as professional services and really take space a little bit out of the equation. And those are the conversations that we're having with the operators.